Copycat.
China.
The big copycat. You still see it everywhere online in 2026. After EV took over the market, after DJ dominated the skies, and the robot deliver your breakfast in your hotel room. So I have one question. If China changed, why didn't the copy label? Yes, China copied. Fake brand, cheap electronics, imitated designs. That phase was real. But this video isn't pretending that phase never happened. This video is about more interesting questions. Why still so many people stuck in the version of 2000 of China in their mind? Watch till the end, you will have a better way to look when you hear China copies.
The copycat phase was real.
First, I'm not blindly pro-China. I'm not pretending that China never copied anything. Of course it did. China have a face that copies things, and that's how learning works. You copy, you tweak, you improve, and you scale. That's not a Chinese scandal. That's development without Louis Vuitton wrapper. People do it, companies do it, countries do it. Nobody start at level 99. So calling China fake forever because it starts from limitation, it's like marking a kid using training wheel and get mad when he won the Tour de France. And to be honest, many countries should be careful when using the word copy. Too many cases. East Asian countries, they copied, adopted, borrowed, and reworked the things came out from China first. Writing system, political models, dress, costume, parts of cuisines, entire culture frameworks. Then they changed it and made it their own, which is fine. That's how learning works. Our ancestors never spent a day screaming
Copycat.
Same with companies. Sony and Samsung didn't pop out of nowhere as genius brands. So other people copy. It's called learning. But when China copy, people act it like dirty forever. The dumb part is not China copy. The dumb part is people saw the warm-up and then act like they already watched the whole match. Meanwhile, China was busy building the stadium. Next.
China has moved on.
What people don't know is that China didn't stay in the cheap copy level forever. The game changed. It stopped just to be about copy and learning. It became about speed, scale, and structure, and then built the whole industrial ecosystem that can build everything domestically, from a single screw to cutting-edge chips. Take EVs. It's not about just making cars. It's about factory, battery, charging, road, speed to build the whole system of the EV. That's why China moves faster, and that's why the place like I live, Ireland, moves slower. In here, just building charges can take ages. So no, it's not just copy the car and sell it. This is the whole system moving together. And I know someone gonna say,
But they didn't invent the EV.
cool, neither did Ford invent the wheels. But we still let him sell the cars. Look at DJ. For years, people act like China only can make cheap version of others. One Chinese company end up leading the market of global drones. Surely people weren't happy. For them, it's like backup dancers suddenly took over the stage. And then there's robot and AI. China isn't just showing the demos. It's trying to push this into factories, business, and people's daily lives. Young people use AI tools like Doubao, DeepSeek, and Chen to ask the outfit and styling, and then editing. Everyday stuff. Elders are curious to ask all kinds of questions as well. In some places, the street patrol robots are no longer on your road, and robots deliver food to your hotel rooms. So this is not some faraway sci-fi cutscenes. It's already merged into real life. Tech is not about who has ideas in the shower. Everybody has ideas in the shower. Most of those ideas are kept in the shower room, but China already built the pipes. And next question, if the reality changed that much, why the label didn't change? If you like this video so far, please like and subscribe.
So, why didn't the label disappear?
Question, why so many people still say the word copy? Part of this is laziness. It's easy, short, familiar, and save people's energy to learn anything new. Updating your view takes works, but keep the old line, just need to use the Wi-Fi. Another part is deeper. A lot of people feel very comfortable to stay in the old picture. Cheap factory, fake brand, copycat country, end of story. Short and neat. Then China changed. Now the old picture fits less and less. And people starting to feel uncomfortable. Because once you admit the old lie is outdated, you have to take effort to ask and learn. Like, what do we miss? And why we're still thinking like 2003? That's why it's not just about fact, it's also about ego. Nobody likes to find out their common sense expired, especially for those they are saying years and years. There's politics. China just copies is a beautiful story. Because if China's still a copycat, our country will look so advanced still. So you feel so comfortable with the old image and story of China, rolling your eyes and move on? Intellectually, no. Emotionally, very much. And once emotion enters the room, standard turns to be very selective.
The double standard.
People don't use the same standard. When the other country copying, it's called learning, and when they improving on something, it's called catching up. When they build on someone else's idea, it's called improvement. That's fun, that's what most countries do, and that's how they grow. And when China does exactly the same thing, and suddenly people act like they just caught someone sneaking into the exam with cheat notes hiding in their socks. That's double standard. If China is behind, it get marked. If China catches up, it get questioned. If China leads, people get nervous and start to look at the reason. That doesn't count. Who gets to move up without being treated like a problem? That's not analysis. That's a bias with a clean t-shirt on.
The end.
So now when I hear someone say China just copies, I laugh. I hear someone bury their head in the sand. Their picture is old, the script is outdated, and their confidence shrink to 10 times smaller. The world moved, China moved, their taking point didn't. After all, you can never wake up someone who's pretending to be asleep. It's Z, see ya. If you like this video so far, please like and subscribe.